Hello. Ooh, did y'all just see my nipple? Oh, no, y'all didn't. If you're listening to this, ignore that. If you're looking at this, ignore that. But, hi. Did you miss me? I know you missed me. Look at you missing me, and I only been gone for a week. It's okay. It's okay to admit it. It's all right. I'd miss me too. Anyway, hi guys. I'm back with another video. You're not YouTuber Sierra right now. You're podcast Sierra. Hi guys. I'm back with another podcast episode. Welcome to episode 6 of Chaotic Counsel. I'm your host, Sierra. If you don't know me, now you know me. Hi, how are you? Welcome to the Cool Chick Gangster Club, where we get to talk and run our mouth and ramble and be funny and be gangster and be real. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm coming back at you guys, and I was not going to record a visual for this episode, but I said, hey, why not? You only live once. Why not? Because I know I would want to look at me talk. I would want to look at me while I'm talking. So I know y'all want to look at me while I'm talking. You know what I'm saying? But not for real. I missed last week because I was out of town and did not even have time to even pick up a microphone, or I didn't bring the equipment with me to do that. So my apologies. We're back though, because we ain't gonna let that week throw us off our grind. So anyway, did y'all tell me happy birthday? Because my birthday was last Monday. Thank you. I turned 19. Leo season is in full effect. Y'all will probably hear me talk about being a Leo nonstop. Because that's just something I make a personality trait, character trait for me. So yeah. But I enjoyed my birthday. Glad to see another year, but not looking forward to getting closer to actually being an adult, because this economy is just. But enough about me. We're going to be doing something a little bit different in this episode. We're actually going to be doing like a jumble of topics, and my leg, golly. We're going to be doing a whole cluster of topics that we're going to be just indulging in and just talking about. And it's going to be like a conversation, like it always is, where I just talk and y'all talk back. But don't do it in public, because people probably think you're like schizophrenic or something. Don't do that in public. But do it in public. Who cares anyway? Matter of fact, do it anywhere. But this is like a talk session, and we're just going to be talking about different topics and giving my opinion. I put a questionnaire on Instagram and got a couple of responses. So that's cool. And I'm just going to be talking about those and then branching off about whatever I want to branch off onto. But yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. Yeah, I put a questionnaire and just said, like, send me advice, like what you want to get advice on, or in different topics or questions that you want, or things that you just want me to run my mouth about, basically. So that's what we're going to do, because why not? I don't know why I just flipped the mic like that. I just wanted to see something. But anyway, we're just going to get into it. So the first topic we're going to talk about is, it says, talk about how these sassy men want women to chase them. We already getting in deep. So I have a lot to say about this, actually. And y'all just gave me the platform. I just need the platform. So first of all, what I want to say about that is, I feel like me, myself, have been a victim of like masculinity, like having a lot of masculine energy, because I've had no choice, I guess, in my opinion. Not even masculinity. Well, yeah, masculinity, but also just being in like survivor mode, I guess. And just being on hard mode to protect myself, and not actually being able to be vulnerable and extend myself in a feminine manner. And I also have an aggressive personality. That's the Leo, and I'm very like hardcore sometimes, but I'm cool. Like I'm chill. Like I'm great. But I do have sometimes an aggressive aura of me, that comes off of me. So, but I'm working on that. But I do feel like I give off a lot of masculine energy. Like people have told me, like you act like a man, and I do sometimes, most of the time. But it's just been kind of hard for me to express my femininity. Said that right, hopefully, and be able to be the not even gonna say receiver, but be able to take that step back and just let somebody else assert dominance in a situation, because I've always been the person to assert dominance because I'm controlling and I don't like being told what to do. I don't even like rules. So it's kind of hard for me to balance that out. But I'm working on that right now, because obviously if I want to be in a relationship, I don't want to be in a relationship with no B word. I'm trying not to cuss. I don't want to be in a relationship with no soft man and B, but I know that I cannot all the way be toned down. So I need somebody who can assert that kind of dominance, but not in a toxic way, but just somebody who, you know what I'm trying to say. But still, that's no excuse for a man to be acting like a girl, because how you want me to act like a girl, but you not even giving me the platform to act like a girl because you acting like the girl. And guess what? That's going to make me act more masculine, but you have a problem with me acting masculine, but you're not doing it. Somebody has to be the masculine balance in this relationship, or else I just need to be in a lesbian relationship. Period. That's just how I feel about it. Because, and it's not even about sassy. I know I'm trying to get over the resentment I have towards men, because I have come to the realization that I do tend to resent men and feel like men deserve nothing, not even the gum off my shoe. But I just don't want to have that mindset all the time. It's still there, but I'm trying to work on it. Give certain men exceptions. You know what I'm saying? If you worth it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but I don't want to equate sassy to being emotional or being having feelings, because I don't want no nonchalant man, obviously, but it definitely has to be a balance. But sassy in the fact that you want to be chased is absolutely absurd to me. I will never, ever, ever, ever chase a man. That's one value that I would never, ever lose. I will never, ever chase a man. I will never chase nobody, because I am the catch. I am what needs to be chased. Especially when it comes to a man. Why do you want to be the dominant factor, but you can't even initiate anything or chase, or not even chase, but show your interest and take that step? It baffles me, So that's definitely what we're going through, the sassy man apocalypse, where men feel like they don't have to offer anything, and they don't want to pay my bills, but they want to be dominant and listen and want me to listen to them, which is absolutely asinine. It will never ever happen. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. So that's how I feel about it, honestly. I've already kind of touched on this, and I feel like this is something that I want to save for another episode where I really dive into it and get a little juicy and talk about it with somebody else, so I don't feel like I'm alone with my opinion. But I don't know, depends on who I'm talking to in the episode, or who I invite on this podcast. But I just feel like, I can't, you can't want me to be feminine and not bring that out of me. You know what I'm saying? You can't want me to be feminine and be kind of a little bit more submissive and not do anything that proves that you're dominant or you're somebody to even listen to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to take you seriously if you're not bringing nothing to the table. And then all the men wants to say, oh, what does the woman bring to the table? A woman should bring, I feel like for me, what I bring to the table is I'm funny. I look good. I'll give you good advice. I'll be there to help you. I'm not going to build you back up again, but I'll be there for you if you need some kind of advice or something. or stuff like that. But don't expect me to be cooking for you and doing this blase blase if you're not paying anything or doing anything or making my life better in any way. Like, that's the thing. Like, if you're not making my life better, that turns me all the way off, and I'm not going to be feminine. I'm going to treat you like you're my homeboy, because that's what you are, my homeboy. You're not making my life any better. You're not serving any purpose in my life. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like men should know, just kind of know what role they want to play and what comes with that role and what the consequences are and what the outcomes are. Not chasing no man, period. Ever. If you want to chase me, that's cool. I'm not ashamed to say I like to be chased. I like for somebody to show that they want me and prove that. And I'm not saying I should just not show any interest at all. If you show that to me and you show good, like, I might soften up a little bit. Like, I'm going to soften up. And that's what I'm working on now. Like, just being more vulnerable and being more open. Because at the end of the day, we are all going to die. So why not just be real and say how you feel? You know what I'm saying? So that's just what I'm on. If I'm confusing you, I'm sorry, because I'm just talking in circles right now. But that's how I feel about that. But I will dive deeper into that in another episode. The next one is I talk about the importance of trademarking your business versus getting an LLC. I will not be talking about that because I don't know anything about that. I'm just a girl. I don't know about that. I don't even know about credit cards or credit scores, let alone a business. Barely know how to work a freaking 9 to 5, 8 to 4. But I'll say a little something, but I'm not going deep into detail about it. What I will say about businesses, if you want to start a business, start that, period. But also do your research and be impulsive, but not too impulsive. You know what I'm saying? Like, do it and go for it, because you're never gonna be like, you trying to wait till you're ready. It's like, just start it and make and learn as you go. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I want to say about that. But all that LLC, trademarking your business, I do not know anything about that. I don't even know I read the question if I wasn't gonna give no feedback. Don't unsubscribe. Don't stop listening. But next one is men. She literally just put men. But I can go on about that for hours and years and centuries. And decadence. Well, men are just gonna be men. Men are just crazy and weird sometimes and just men. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like, this is what I'm gonna say about this, and I'm gonna leave it at this. Do not be a man and try to talk to me if, like, bro, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Like, don't get with a man when you can just be a lesbian. That's all I'm gonna say to you girls. Don't be with a man when you can just be a lesbian. And don't let that go over your heads. If you feel like you're in a lesbian relationship with a man, there's a problem there. That's all I'm going to say. If you feel like you're with a man who makes you feel like you're with a stud or just a girl in general, leave. Because what's the point? What's the point? Or if you feel like you have a son, a deadbeat son, leave. Leave, babe. Leave, babe. Leave. I'm not playing with you. Okay, so I do have some topics that I just been told. I've been told that they want me to talk about. So, a friend of mine told me that she wanted me to talk about family and how people feel obligated to do certain things because that's their family, and It's so ironic because I've been talking about this a lot with people recently on my end and on other people's end. So this is just, I should definitely talk about this. But I have a strong motto that I go by. Not motto, but I do go by. Family does not mean that you have to deal with them, you have to tolerate them, nothing. Family is just a word. Family, if it don't hold no weight, it don't hold no weight, and that's not your fault, and you do not have to deal with that, period. People think because that's family can do you dirtier than any stranger in this world. Family can do you dirty, do you in, for real, because sometimes your family is your biggest hater. Like, they can be your biggest haters, your biggest critics, and it hurts more because you have to, like, you feel like you have to be around that, and you feel like you're obligated to listen to what they have to say. But at a certain point, you're really not. You're not. And you're not obligated to meet your family's expectations when it comes to what you want to do with your life. You're not. And it's definitely okay to set boundaries with your family. Don't feel like, oh, I have to do this because that's my auntie Sharonda. No, you don't. Auntie Sharonda was just talking about you and how your lace was lifting and how your man don't like you. To your mama. So what do you owe Auntie Sharonda? What, because she gave your mama some food stamps when you was like 5? Let her use her EBT card, her SNAP card? No. You don't owe Auntie nothing. And especially when you're not putting yourself first and your family's not acknowledging that, and they try to make you feel bad for putting yourself first, that's a red flag. That's a no. And they should not be making you feel like you're obligated to do stuff because they're family, especially if they're not serving any purpose in your life, or even being a supporting member in your life. No, you don't owe nobody nothing but yourself. And that goes for your mammy, your daddy, anybody, your dog, anybody. You don't owe nobody anything, and only keep the people in your life who support you and uplift you and don't drag you down or make you feel like you're garbage, even if that's family. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if they don't live up to the name, don't let them guilt trip you into tolerating that because they're family. And that's all I have to say about that. I could go on a whole tangent about that, but I choose not to because that's for another episode. This will be brought back up. And just know that, you can build your own family. Like, your friends can become your family. Like, you can literally build connections with other people. Don't rely on your toxic family to be those people for you because they are your family, when there's people out here that you can make genuine connections with who aren't even your family. It doesn't matter. The possibilities in this world are endless. So that's all I have to say about that. But I do want to talk about a topic that I am very, 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 very passionate about right now, which is school. And just, me turning 19 made me come to the realization that, and this falls back into family, I do not, like I already said, I do not have to live up to anybody's expectations academically, morally, anyway. I don't have to live up to anybody's expectations. Everybody wants to say, oh, I want to make my family proud. Are you making yourself proud first before anybody else? Oh, you're not? You need to reevaluate that immediately, because how you want to make your family proud? They was tearing you down when you ain't have nothing, or when you ain't have nothing going on, but you want to make them proud. Make yourself proud. Do what you want to do that makes you happy. And if they proud of it, good. If they not, oh well. So that's just all I gotta say about that. And but back to what I was saying, like, I don't have to live up to anybody's expectations. And as I come into being 19, I graduated 2022, I've been really reevaluating what I want to do in my life. And I feel like a lot of people put this stigma on not knowing what you want to do or not having any direction at this age, when in reality Y'all want us to make these decisions, talking to y'all as adults, boomers and all y'all want us to make these decisions so young. First of all, the economy, that's all I gotta say. On top of that, school, debt, loans, that's all I gotta say. You can't expect a 19, 18, 20-year-old to I'm not gonna say not everybody's gonna not know, but like, you can't expect them to know what they're going to do, us to know what we're going to do at this age. You know, we've barely really experienced life to really expand our horizons and really make that final decision, because it's not just a job, it's a career that we're choosing. So we have to take time, but trying to force us into doing something is just weird. It's weird. Because we have so much time ahead, and you making your job career choice so early, and then waking up one day at 32 or 35 or 40 and realizing that you don't want to do that stuff no more, is going to really make you feel like crap. You know what I'm saying? It's going to make you feel like crap. So don't let people or adults who are closed-minded, who were raised a certain way and don't want to think outside the box, persuade you or push you to do something that you don't want to do. You know, you always have a choice at the end of the day. Even when you feel like you don't, you do. You always have a choice. So keep that in mind when you make decisions, or when you are thinking about yourself and you're in the well-being of yourself and what you want to do with yourself. And it's so much stigma around not going to college or community college. Not everybody wants to go to university. Like, no, not everybody wants to go there, and not everybody has the funds to go there in this economy. You know what I'm saying? So trying to force that narrative that college is the only way to be successful is very weird to me, because I'm not bashing college, but people who are doctors or lawyers who have a guaranteed 6-figure job or close to that, I mean, was it really that hard for you? But not everybody wants to be a doctor. Not everybody wants to be a lawyer. And that goes for a lot. I feel like I know a lot of ethnic people deal with that. A lot of people with ethnic parents, they deal with that pressure. You know, POC families, they don't play about that. Honestly, they don't. And, you know, it's just rough. And it's kind of a sucky situation, because you feel like you're being pushed to do something that you don't want to do, and a lot of people give in. But I'm not going to do that with my life, because I'm the one living my life. I'm the one making my reality. I'm the one who has to be the cool chick gangster living in my reality. Now, it's not going to be a terrible reality. No. So that's what I have to say about that, because I feel like I don't want to go dive into deep detail about stuff, because I know that I'm going to make an episode on all of these topics and I'm going to go so hard. So I don't want to do that right now, but I'm just giving y'all a little snippet of what I'm going to say. But yeah, like, college is just so, I feel like now it's kind of calmed down because of the, like, how society is, but at the same time, do what you want to do. It doesn't even matter about what society. Do what you want to do. Period. Do what you feel is best. Trust your intuition. Trust your gut. That's going to be the closing words for this podcast. Do what you want to do. Live your life for you. Don't deal with no weird men. Don't deal with no weird women. Just do you. Be you. Be a cool chick gangster. Like me. You can do it. I don't really got nothing else to say, y'all, honestly. This is going to be kind of an all over the place episode, but, and it's short. I thought it was going to be long. I thought I was going to be talking for a whole hour, but I'm not. So, yeah. I'll see you guys in the next episode of Chaotic Counsel, where I'll definitely be talking about one topic. This is going to be like an occasional thing where I just go off in tangents about random stuff. And I didn't really get that many questions, because people love to watch my podcast but not say nothing in the questionnaires. Weird if you ask me. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Be safe, be slay, be gangster. I'll see you guys in the next episode.